realized my ex. Listen, you should have never died. you should have never played with me, because then I gotta take it to the 3rd degree. You know, like. So when I look at this little tombstone tomb, I be like, man, it's crazy. So September 23rd is like the day I dropped Pondom Top. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put that on there. Well, not really. Really, it's 3 years ago I dropped Pondom Top. It's like the anniversary, and I just happen to have court on this day. Everything just came together. So I got this to be extra fucking childish, making families mad. And oh well, because they ain't gonna do shit about it.
Y'all hear? She said, I got this tombstone to be extra childish, making families mad. Oh well, because they ain't gonna do nothing about it. Y'all see that? She underestimated the streets. She underestimated the opposition. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. You might do something. Years may go by and you not receive any consequences. So you start feeling yourself. You start thinking the other side is weak. They ain't going to get that get back. But the streets never sleep. Boy, cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Female rapper Tan the God was shot and killed just 9 months after killing her ex and bragging about it in songs and interviews. And the moment it hit the internet, everybody's acting surprised, everybody's flabbergasted. They can't seem to fathom why anybody would take out a female rapper at her own meet and greet. I'm not one of those people. Cause I remember 9 months ago when she was going viral, she kept trolling her ex-boyfriend. She kept bragging about killing him. She kept saying she was smoking on an X-Pack. I was one of the few people saying, be careful what you ask for. Karma never fails. You bragging, you making a mockery of the young man. Now I get it. You say it was some DV incident. You say you was getting beat on. You claim it was self-defense. But even if you're in the right, there's still a certain way you gotta carry yourself out here in the streets. Cause your ex had family, your ex had friends, and they don't give a damn about it being self-defense. They don't care about you being in the right. They don't care about the law being on your side. All they care about is my homie is dead and you're online making a mockery of him. You're online bragging about it. You got them all on album covers. His head is turned into a blunt. And I was like, mockery of him. You're online bragging about it. You got them all on album covers. His head is turned into a blunt. And I was like, damn, you're just going too far. The way you're behaving, the way you being braggadocious about it, it doesn't surprise me, because male rappers do the same thing. Everybody have a low regard for human life. And now when we see a female rapper do it, and we see her pay the ultimate consequence with her life, everybody want to have this conversation about, do we need to respect the dead? This is so sad. We need to do better. But I'm just saying, we need to have that conversation before it gets to this point. Because so many times
was killed in a shooting in Oakland. This was Saturday during the grand opening of a beauty store. Another person was injured. Police are still trying to find the shooter. KRON 4's Sarah Stinson has that story.
Family and friends gathered outside Glamour Beauty Supply in Oakland Sunday, many in tears as they paid tribute to local female rapper and entrepreneur Tan the God. They confirmed to KRON 4 she was shot and killed at a grand opening event for the beauty store Saturday. Tan posted on Instagram just before the shooting.
Here, I got Granny in the cut, don't play with it.
She also promoted the event a week before, saying she would be at Glamour Beauty for a meet and greet. Shots rang out at the strip mall on 40th Street and Telegraph Avenue around 5 p.m. People ran into this donut shop to take cover.
I heard some shooting. I thought it was part of like their music or...
A man who works there who does not want to be identified described the chaotic scene.
I just saw like 2 or 3 people would start running into my store and like, you know, they're shooting. And people started pulling out of the parking lot and people were just running around. And as soon as I stepped outside, the cops were pretty much already here.
Oakland police say when they arrived, paramedics found one gunshot victim who died at the hospital. Another gunshot victim arrived at a nearby hospital sometime later. Police say that person is expected to be okay. They're still working to identify the shooter. No arrests have been made. A man who works at a Korean restaurant nearby witnessed the shooting.
Just this guy with the hoodie came by and started shooting. And that was it. And he just ran away. The police came.
Bay Area rapper and philanthropist Mr. Fab posted about the shooting, saying he was booked to be at the same event, but, quote, God had different plans. He also posted saying he would always remember Tan as a hustling go-getter with a world of ambition, drive, and courage. I'm Sarah Stinson reporting in Oakland, Cron 4 News.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Call Holayim La, Al-Banawa, YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Rekat, Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And this right here is a prime example of a man being put to death through and by the woman. Now, I'm not going to glorify or acknowledge that domestic violence is okay. You know, as it states in the book of Ephesians chapter 5, you know, a man that loves himself and that also doesn't cause harm to himself will also treat his woman as such, will not abuse and afflict and cause any type of violation that makes your woman feel threatened, unsafe, unsecure, etc. Okay? But Esau has given you women the tools that you need to prosper and also to seek help, to be safe, to have security. Okay, that 911 phone number is just a reach away, man. But you know, our people are toxic, they're evil, they're wicked. They rather, you know, take matters into their own hands. Okay, which also goes into the book of Sirach, I believe, chapter 28. Okay, where you're not supposed to take vengeance or revenge with your own hands. And, you know, it roughly paraphrases that your sins will never be forgotten or be forgiven. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture. Sirach chapter 28, verse 1. Okay, but again, Sirach 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died, man. Okay? And this is a prime example, man. Okay? Point blank period, man. And you know, to boast about something that you have done is just completely wicked, man. But it also shows you on both ends with the husband that she put to death, and also with her being put to death. It shows you that the Lord is not dealing with the wicked, man. That everybody's going to get judged in due season, man. Let's grab this. It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 12. For the eyes of Yahawah, Bahasham YAHAWASHI, are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. So the Lord is only concerned, okay, only dedicated, only giving acknowledgement to his predestinated, his remnant, his lot, which we hope and pray to be. He's only going to be remorseful, having empathy, sympathy, to care for those that are out here doing as he told them to do, coming back to our heritage, forsaking the world, taking heed to our customs which he gave us, seeking righteousness, and staying away from vain, deceit, fraud, abominations, man, etc., man. Continuing on. But the face of Yahawah, Bahasham YAHAWASHI, is against them that do evil. And this is a prime example of Yahawah, Bahasham YAHAWASHI being against those that do evil, man. Okay, because these people are of the world, and this world does what? Produces and advertises and push evil, wickedness, corruption, man. And our people are consumed in that lifestyle, man. All they know is evilness. All they know is wickedness, man. And that's why all you wicked ass African Americans, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians are going to get put to death, man. The Lord is just, you know, he already has your judgments written, and those death angels are just sitting back waiting for the green light, man. So again, but the face of Yahawah, Bahasham YAHAWASHI, is against them that do evil. And it's an evil thing to sit right here for almost a damn year to literally mock, scoff at you taking a life of a man when you could have literally just called the authorities and had this nigga in jail, man. But no. Again, it shows you that these women don't value the Israelite man as anything in this world, man. Okay? It's all about them. It's all about how they see fit, how they want things to go, what you can do for them. How can they be elevated by what you bring forth, man? Okay, so again, it's not correct or right for a man to put his hands on a woman, man. Point blank period. It's no justification for doing that, man. And it also states too that you women want toxic men that's unstable, that that can't control their emotions, that basically have the mindset and the attributes of you, man. You know, so all this time, because obviously this had to be going on constantly. So all this time, this man was smacking the shit out you, you know, cocking back, swinging as hard as he could, punching you in your face, all that. I guess this one time when he gave it his all, this one time, that was it. So what about the other 5, 17, 50 times that, you know, this occurred, man? And the times that you were away from him, that you could have went to the police station or called the police or went down to the courthouse and got a restraining order because you liked it. So it's more to this story than what she was saying, man. Okay, it had to be something else that, you know, made her, besides him putting his hands on her, for her to pull out a gun and shoot this Jake, man, for her to take his life. Okay, but you out here advertising and broadcasting and being very proud about what you did, man. So you brought death upon yourself, man. Okay, and it also goes into our law, man. Those that, you know, purposely kill somebody, they must and will and shall be put to death. Thus saith Bahasham YAHAWASHI. I'm going to read 2 precepts in this. I forgot about this. Proverbs 18 verse 7. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul, because she was boasting. And she even said, you know, I'm making families mad. You're making his family mad. And what else you say? They ain't going to do shit about it. So you basically telling them and scoffing at them and basically, you know, signing your death certificate, man. Like, what the fuck y'all gonna do? I'm gonna keep on mocking and scoffing. I'm gonna keep on laughing, doing this and doing that. Because I took out y'all family member, your sibling, your son, your cousin, your brother, etc., man. A fool's mouth is his own destruction, because a lot of you jakes, especially you women, you think you're untouchable, man. You think that you can't be touched. You think that you're justified in everything that you do, man. Okay? Why do you think it says Isaiah 32 verse 9 on down, you know, tremble you women that are at ease, man? Because you women are at ease, man. Because this society has letting you get away with so much stuff and taking no accountability for your actions, man. But guess what? The Lord is judging, man. Yahawah Bahasham YAHAWASHI is judging. For why do Yahawah Bahasham YAHAWASHI? Okay, continuing on. Proverbs 18 verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that eat and they that love it, it shall eat the fruit thereof. Proverbs 18 verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. And our people love death. They don't love life, man. Okay, which goes into you know, Proverbs chapter matter of fact, I think it's this chapter. Let's read it. Is it this chapter or is it Proverbs? Like it, Proverbs chapter It's in the book of Proverbs. I can't, maybe chapter 8. Okay, but our people love death. Roughly paraphrasing again. Proverbs 18, verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. And our people love death, man. They love corruption. They love wickedness. They love evil, man. And that's all they profess. That's all they speak. You talking about smoking on your ex, man. You glorifying putting your ex-husband to death, man. And then mocking and scoffing and tormenting his family, man. So you mean, again, this all goes into what society has taught these women and you Israelites in general, that you don't have to have accountability. Okay, that's the spirit of the so-called self-proclaimed white man. No accountability whatsoever, man. It's always justification for everything that's being done, man. But guess what? Those days don't exist no more. Because Bahasham, YAHAWASHI is judging left and right, man. And all our people do is speak death. Okay, speak witchcraft. Okay, speak corruption. Speak evilness, wickedness, man. So, you scoffing and you mocking, you sowing, so you're going to reap what you sow, man. Thus saith the Bible, man. Point blank, period. There's no way around it, man. Okay, because our people are not reaping and sowing fruits of the spirit of righteousness. They sowing the spirit of wickedness, the spirit of the Edomites, man. Because they are of their father, the devil, man. Okay, so you wanna sow and reap death, you're gonna receive death. You're gonna receive judgment, man. And this nigger woman right here, that's what she was about, man. She glorified and advertised and kept on pushing that she put her husband to death and got away with it, man. And this is the mentality of a lot of these black bitches, man. Continuing on, St. James chapter 3, starting off at verse 5. Even so is the tongue, even so the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. And that's what she was doing, man. She was kindling that fire more and more. Kept on speaking on it. Kept on advertising it. Tormenting the family. Okay, acting like, that that person's life was invaluable to his loved ones, man. And your tongue, man, it kindles a lot, man. Your tongue kindles a lot, man. Okay, because you can say a lot, especially, man, when it comes to women, man. When a woman is scorned, she feels like she's disrespected. She feels like she's not regarded. She feels like she's not valued. She'll do and say anything to get her point across. She'll do and say anything to show you that she don't give a fuck about your feelings, your mental state, anything, man. It's a prime example, man. This right here is a prime example. A prime example. What you glorifying and taking a life, man. And at the end of the day, it's Bahasham, YAHAWASHI bringing forth judgment, man. But it just shows you, man, the tongue. We have to, watch what we say. We have to think before we speak. Okay? Verse 6. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body. It defileth the whole body, man. Okay, because you don't have no common sense, no integrity, no morals, no standards. You just say any and everything because you don't give a fuck. You don't care. If it ain't about you, it has no value. It has no profit towards anything that you're trying to achieve in life, man. Especially, again, when you feel disrespected. When it comes to a woman, man, hey, look, man, she don't give a damn about anything. It's all about her, man. Okay? No respect at all, because the family, and again, you women love fake thugs. You women love drama. You women love toxicity. You women love, just playing out niggerdom, man. This is what y'all want. That's a real man to y'all. A nigga that's, in the streets, in and out of jail, got 15 baby mamas not taking care of the kids, and just playing out piece of shit. That's what you value, man. That it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell. And that's what she did, man. She set a lot of minds, a lot of people's spirit on fire, preferably the family. This was done by the dude's family, man. I truly believe that through the spirit, that the ex-husband's family, one of his family members did this, man. Because you keep on tormenting and bringing this stuff up and televising this like it's a joke. And this just shows you how people are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, man. And they don't give a fuck about the true knowledge of Bahasham, YAHAWASHI. They only care about the knowledge of this world. And the knowledge of this world is orchestrated and brought forth by who? The Edomites. The so-called self-proclaimed white man. The white nation, as they call themselves, man. Okay, jumping down to verse 8. James chapter 3, verse 8. But the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil full of deadly poison. This is a prime example, man. She just couldn't tame it. It excited her to speak on it, and on every interview, on every platform that she went to. She smiled from ear to ear. It's an unruly evil, man, full of deadly poison that made the family members, the people that love him, plot against you to take your ass out, which they accomplished, which truly is of Bahasham, YAHAWASHI at the end of the day. Because again, it goes back to our law. Those that purposely kill somebody, they have to be killed. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, etc., man. It was just due time. And also too, Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11 on down to 13. Just because she didn't get judged for it, she felt that she got away with it. She felt that the Lord was with it. So I'm going to keep on scoffing. I'm going to keep on tormenting. I'm going to keep on mocking. I'm going to keep on, speaking on it and making jokes about it, man. And obviously, because again, these women don't love us, man. They only love what we can do for them. What we can provide. How can we elevate them? How can they succeed by us accompanying their every need, man? Okay, but let's continue. Let's jump to the book of Proverbs. Let's go back to Proverbs chapter 21, verse 23. Whoso keep his mouth and his tongue shall keep his soul from troubles. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from trouble. But again, we're talking about a woman right here. She wants to express her feelings. But if you just, you stay humble, you stay meek, you say, you know what, even if you felt like you're right and you feel happy about it, you don't have to speak about it. You don't have to continuously go on all these platforms and then make a goddamn CD and a song about this shit, and then put the dude's body and make his face a blunt. Like, come on, man. Our people are wicked as shit. Okay, you niggas, Negroes, Hispanics, savages, which is, you so-called Indians, because I'm not going to call you Israelites because you're of the world. You African Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, you deserve everything Bahasham, YAHAWASHI gives to you. Salakia. Again, Proverbs 21, verse 23. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from trouble. So if she would have just shut the fuck up, she might still be living. If she didn't torment the family and go on these platforms and make a song, do all types of art and voice, her opinion about it, maybe she still would be here. But we know it's not so, because it's all judgment from Bahasham, YAHAWASHI. Galatians chapter 6, because this is what she was doing. Galatians chapter 6, starting off at verse 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So you were sowing, I clapped my ex-husband. I put my ex-husband to death. That nigga gone. Now I'm smoking on him. They should have cremated that nigga so I could smoke on his ashes. This and that, blah, 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 that and this, that and this. And you even had other artists that made their own version of that song. I'm smoking on my ex would, whatever the fucking song is, my ex pack or whatever it is, smoking on my ex. You had other female singers and artists that made their own version of that song. Okay, so SZA, I believe Megan Thee Stallion or somebody else, or a lot of other female artists made their own version of this song too, man. Okay, because again, the Israelite women think that this shit is funny. They think that, you know, it's funny that stuff like this happens to Jake by the hands of the women of our nation, man. But yet, let the roles be reversed. Oh, it's a problem. You know, if Jake was doing this, you know, Jake would get persecuted. Jake would get put in jail, man. But since it's a woman doing it, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it, man. But guess what? The most, I don't see it like that. Because why? She's sowing, and she gonna reap what she's sowing. What happened? She got clapped. She got put to death, man. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So you out here glorifying and exalting. You putting your ex-husband to death, making songs, album covers, etc. So what happened? You reap what you sow. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. So you reaping corruption. You promoting it, you advertising it, and what happened? Now your corruption, your judgment got advertised, man. But he that soweth to the spirit shall of the but he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting. And our people are not getting everlasting life right now. They're getting judgment. Okay, because our people are worldly. They're carnal. They love this. They love Babylon. They love this captivity, man. Because they can be as wicked as they want to be. Okay. But continuing on, because like I said, you should not prosper in the downfall of your enemy, because these women are our enemy. The Israelite woman does not love you. If she's not sincerely in the truth and really taking heed and fearing Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, and applying these scriptures to her everyday life, she does not love you. Because you do have elect women that will and shall be saved, man. Okay? If she, you know, as it says in the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11 on down, read that. She has to stay fearful. She has to stay in the spirit. She has to walk in righteousness, man. Those are the women that really are going to take heed and fear the Lord, man. But let's jump back to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 24, because this is what she should have did. Proverbs chapter 24, starting off at verse 17. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth. But what did she do? She rejoiced. Every time she went to a platform, she talked about it. Oh, let me light this blunt up so I can smoke on my ex pack. This is my ex. I'm smoking on this nigga. Made a song about it. Went on every platform, talked about it. Made art about the nigga and made his head a blunt. You know, always talked about it, etc. Man, she glorified it. She glorified in taking a life. And supposedly a life that she loved, a person that she more than likely told that she loved, man. But it was no problem for her to take the nigga out instead of calling the authorities and having the nigga get put in jail for touching her, man. Because these women don't value you Israelite men. Okay, and again, this is the mentality of the nigga woman. If they can do what she did and get away with it, there will be a lot more stories like this on the news, on social media platforms, etc., man. Okay? Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. But she was glad, man. She smiling from ear to ear. Or she was, Salakia. Verse 18. Lest YAHAWAH, Bahasham YAHAWASHI, see it, and it displeased him. And the Lord saw it, man. And it pissed the Lord off, man. Not only was the family pissed, but it pissed Bahasham YAHAWASHI off, man. And that's why we don't glorify when the enemy falls, man. Because we know the scriptures and we take heed to the scriptures. Why? Because we fear Yahweh Bahasham YAHAWASHI, man. It's not a game. But you Israelites think everything is a fucking joke and a game, man. And we're going to see how much of a joke and a game it is when all hell breaks loose. When you can't dial 911. When you can't have security. When you can't be safe. When you can't call this red silverback cave gorilla, this beast, to come help you. When you have to take accountability for your actions. When the Lord is judging this earth to the max. We're going to see who's going to be laughing in and smiling from ear to ear. You fucking... you wicked motherfuckers, man. And he turned away his wrath from him. Lest YAHAWAH, Bahasham YAHAWASHI, see it, and it displeased him, and he turned his wrath away from him. What does that mean? He going to bring that judgment. Full throttle, full force, man. Okay, and then the Lord's going to be at peace. He's going to be laughing. He's going to be scoffing. He's going to be mocking at your downfall. Let's grab this last precept and close out, because the point's made, man. Because it's judgment, man. It's judgment by YAHAWAH, Bahasham YAHAWASHI being brought forth, man. Because you Israelites are wicked as shit. Especially you women. Jude chapter 1 verse 15. To execute judgment upon all, and to convince all the ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have committed. So like it, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. And this all points to everything that this woman was doing, man. This wicked nigger woman was doing, man. I'm going to read it again. Jude chapter 1 verse 15. To execute judgment upon all, which the Lord is doing. And to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds. Okay, which she was committing a lot of ungodly deeds. Okay, as we just read in Proverbs 24 verse 17 to 18. Okay, she was happy for the downfall. She was glorifying it. Okay, speaking on it. Okay, making art about it. Going on all the platforms, making a song about this shit, etc., man. Okay? She was happy at the downfall, which she committed with her own hands, man. Instead of calling the authorities, man. Okay? Because again, it's more to the story than what she was saying, man. Because if you're dealing with a dude for so long, that's not the first time he put his fucking hands on you, man. But what happened this time? He put all his might into hitting you with a swift ass two-piece. It was just that last two-piece with all his might. That was the last straw. It was more to the story, man. Among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches, which ungodly sinners. Okay, and she was speaking a lot of speeches ungodly, man. Okay, a lot of things she was saying, man, laughing. Oh yeah, I'm doing this to torment a family, and they ain't gonna do shit about it. Like you tough, like you untouchable, man. But what happened? Now your family is crying. Now your family is saying why, but we know why of the hopeful elect, man. So I don't want Ratazah. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Aki and YAHAWAH. So with that, I'm just gonna say, Call Halayim Law, Abanawa, YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Rekat Kodash, Watha Wada, YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Rekat Kodash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. Adawan Ratazah. Until the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.